Sony is gearing up for a significant launch following the CP Plus show on February 26th, with the much-anticipated releases of the Sony A7V and the A7S IV. Recent reports indicate that Sony has registered 2 new cameras, sparking excitement among photography and videography communities worldwide. One of these registrations, listed in China under the code WW773396 on December 4th, features dual-band Wi-Fi, suggesting that it is a mid to high-end model. Industry insiders speculate that this could be the Sony A7V, a successor to the widely popular A7 IV, and it is expected to hit the market as early as April 2025. Another registration, WW27226, was documented in Indonesia on January 20th, likely indicating the presence of a new E-mount camera. This model is believed to be manufactured in Thailand and could be another addition to Sony's renowned Alpha lineup. These developments have led to widespread discussion and anticipation regarding Sony's next steps in the mirrorless camera segment. The launch of the Sony A7V presents 2 distinct possibilities: a refined update that builds on existing technology, or a bold leap into cutting-edge innovation. If Sony takes a cautious approach, the A7V will likely feature incremental yet meaningful upgrades. In this scenario, the camera may retain the 33-megapixel XMOR-R CMOS sensor from the A7 Mark IV, while benefiting from the inclusion of the powerful Bion ZXR processor. This upgrade would bring AI-driven autofocus capabilities, improving real-time subject tracking and ensuring greater accuracy for photographers and videographers alike. Other expected enhancements include an upgraded electronic viewfinder, EVF, with a 5.76 million OLED display, offering a sharper and more immersive shooting experience. Continuous shooting speeds could be boosted to 10 frames per second, FPS, while 4K recording at 60 FPS with 10-bit 4:2 color depth may become standard. Additionally, ergonomic refinements could improve handling, making the A7V a more comfortable and efficient tool for professionals and enthusiasts. Battery life and heat dissipation could also see notable improvements, allowing for extended recording times without overheating. Additionally, new menu customization features might be introduced, allowing users to streamline their workflows. With these refinements, the A7V would remain a reliable, high-performing camera suitable for various creative applications. On the other hand, if Sony chooses to push the A7V into flagship territory, it could emerge as a groundbreaking model that redefines the mid-range full-frame market. In this scenario, the A7V could feature a new 44-megapixel XMOR-R CMOS sensor, potentially the IMX366, providing faster readout speeds and superior image quality. Burst shooting could see a dramatic increase, reaching anywhere between 20 to 26 frames per second, while video capabilities might include 4K 120 frames per second or even 8K 30 frames per second recording. To further elevate performance, Sony might introduce an advanced AI-powered autofocus system with enhanced subject recognition and tracking. The electronic viewfinder could see significant upgrades, potentially reaching 9.44 million dots, similar to Sony's flagship A1 model. Such improvements would make the A7V a compelling option for both photographers and videographers, challenging higher-end models while maintaining a competitive price point. This version of the A7V could also see improvements in in-body image stabilization, possibly reaching up to 8 stops of stabilization for handheld shooting. Enhanced connectivity options, including improved wireless transfer speeds and a more robust tethering experience, could make the camera even more appealing for professional workflows. With these advancements, the A7V could become a true powerhouse, rivaling higher-tier models while maintaining a relatively accessible price point. The Sony A7V is expected to be priced in the mid-$2,000 range, slightly above the current discounted price of the A7 IV, which sits at $2,098. The extent of its upgrades will ultimately determine whether it remains within this range or experiences a more significant price increase. Sony faces the challenge of balancing innovation with affordability to remain competitive against rival brands such as Canon, Nikon, and Panasonic. If the A7V follows the conservative evolution path, a modest price increase is likely. However, should Sony take the high-tech powerhouse approach, we could see a pricing strategy that positions it closer to the $2,500 to $3,000 range, reflecting its advanced capabilities. Regardless, Sony will need to ensure that the camera offers strong value to maintain its dominance in the market. Sony also faces competition from Canon's EOS R6 Mark II and Nikon's Z6 II, both of which have gained popularity for their strong hybrid capabilities. If Sony wants to maintain its lead, the A7V must offer compelling advancements that distinguish it from the competition while remaining accessible to a broad audience. The Sony A7S series has long been revered for its exceptional low-light performance, making it a favorite among videographers and cinematographers. However, the future of the A7S IV remains uncertain. Recent rumors suggest that Sony may be considering merging the A7S line into its FX series, potentially leading to the release of an FX3 Mark II rather than a standalone A7S Mark IV. This strategic shift would align with Sony's growing emphasis on catering to filmmakers and content creators. The FX lineup, which includes models like the FX3 and FX6, has been gaining traction among professionals due to its dedicated video-focused features. If Sony decides to phase out the A7S series in favor of an FX-branded successor, it could signal a broader move towards consolidating its video-oriented offerings under one cohesive lineup. If the A7S IV does make an appearance, it is expected to feature a 12-megapixel full-frame sensor optimized for low-light conditions, along with improved dynamic range and enhanced video capabilities. Potential upgrades may include internal 4K 120 frames per second recording, advanced color science for cinematic quality, and a more compact modular design suitable for professional film production. However, until official announcements are made, the fate of the A7S series remains speculative. Sony could also introduce improved internal recording codecs, offering better quality and flexibility for post-production. The inclusion of features like waveform monitoring, false color, and advanced focus assist tools would further cement its status as a filmmaker-friendly camera. Sony's upcoming releases for 2025 promise to be game-changers in the mirrorless camera market. The A7V seems all but confirmed, though the extent of its technological advancements remains a subject of debate. Will Sony take the safe route with incremental improvements? Or will it surprise the industry with a groundbreaking upgrade that redefines the mid-range full-frame category? The potential rebranding of the A7S series into the FX line adds another layer of intrigue. If Sony chooses to integrate the A7S IV into the FX lineup, it could mark a significant shift in how the company approaches its hybrid camera strategy.